We start with some breaking news happening on the 15 freeway.
Southbound lanes at Flamingo are closed right now. There's been a deadly crash at about 3 o'clock. We're going to check in with Nate in just a moment. But first, Candace Charles is live at the scene right now with the latest details. Candace, good morning to you.
Good morning to you. Good morning, folks. Yes, we just got new details from the State Police Highway Patrol. They tell us that a male pedestrian was right here on the left side of the 15 southbound. Unfortunately, they were hit by a black SUV and bounced into the middle of the freeway here. Was hit by a semi-truck and then was hit by another car. Of course, this pedestrian died here on the scene, and as you can imagine, police are still investigating what they say is a graphic scene. Police say this happened around 3:11 this morning. All drivers remain on the scene and are cooperating. At this time, police tell me they do not know why this male pedestrian was on the highway. Take a listen to what the PIO had to say about this horrific incident.
But all I can say is that the highway is never a place for any pedestrians to ever be on. We have vehicles traveling at minimum 65 miles an hour. Ultimately it's going to have fatal consequences. So please never, ever be on the highway if you're a pedestrian.
Now, at this time, it is undetermined, as you can imagine, who this individual was that was walking on the freeway or why. Right now, you can see that traffic has been detoured here on Flamingo to the eastbound. We also believe to the westbound off ramps. You can see the traffic right here right now. Folks are really backed up all the way down to Charleston here on the 15 southbound. And again, all lanes here on the 15 southbound are currently closed. Again, we're working to learn more details as the story continues to develop. We do have details for you on your detours for your morning commute. Nate has that covered, so stick with us right here on Air Online and on social for the latest. For now, live from the 15 southbound near Flamingo, Candace Charles, 8 News Now.
Thank you so much for that information from Nevada State Police Highway Patrol Public Information Officer Trooper Ashley Wellman. It's a difficult situation for everybody, obviously for commuters, but even for the police who have to handle these situations. But for you, we rarely tell you to get off the freeway, but that's exactly what we're telling you right now because you cannot get there. Southbound 15 has been closed since 3 o'clock this morning because of this fatal auto pedestrian crash just after 3. So here's a live look at the traffic that is already backed up. This is looking to the north, so these headlights are southbounders. Maybe they didn't get the message, but you cannot get through. You're going to have to get off at Flamingo. That's your only choice. And take a look. The backups even extend all the way to the Spaghetti Bowl. Southbound I-15 completely shut down by a fatal auto pedestrian crash. So seriously, this is one of these situations where you're going to be talking about this throughout the day. If you were on the freeway, I didn't know about it, I got caught in the backups, maybe call your employer, say you may be late because this is going to be there for a while. One of the only other questions we're trying to get answered is when this may reopen. It's not going to be anytime soon. So if you get stuck, you can get off at Spring Mountain. You can get off further back at Sahara. You can try getting off at Charleston, or you may skip the South 15 altogether because here we are, the backups all ready to the Spaghetti Bowl. Thanks to Candace Charles for being there at the scene with the information from the Nevada State Police Highway Patrol. But again, for you, you should get off, not use the South 15, maybe use the 95 to get wherever you're trying to go.